Hello, Twitch. Here we are, Princess Fuzzy playing Minecraft with Kim on the VR Addicts server. Ready to go.
Hey everyone.
That's Kim. Say hi, everybody. All the 0 people that are watching.
We'll get thousands, millions of people.
All right, here we go. Into the server. Connecting for the first time.
Hey everyone. So this is our
I've
first
appeared on the
visitor
roof.
to the channel. Oh, and they've appeared on the roof. Oh, here we go. Hey
Are
Fuzzy.
you over there on your island?
No, I'm down here on the ground.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Very well.
Hi everyone. This is Spirit of Cat, aka Fuzzy, as I'm VR Addict, aka Kim. They've joined the server now, and it'll be interesting to see. They also stream on Twitch, so we'll put in the description.
I'm streaming on Twitch right now, even.
Yes, if you were watching this, but I'm recording it and editing, so I'm not doing Twitch. But I will be able to put the link in my description in the VR videos Minecraft YouTube channel. I'll put the link to that. So yeah, you can watch each other's FO view, as they call it.
Yes,
that's it. That's the way to do it. So welcome to my little world. Here is nice. Quite dangerous because, as I say, just before you arrived,
they look scary.
Oh yeah, well they call all their friends the
pig men.
Oh yeah, and the creepers. Too, yes. Yeah, they're just a big creeper fans. So yeah, you arrived on the roof. I'll have to probably work on that.
Well, that's all right. We just need to. I mean, if I'd realised there were lovely stairs there, I could have just come across the roof and down the stairs. That would have worked right.
Well, I might even put a little.
Just take the railing out at the top there and just make the roof a feature. That'll be fine.
Exactly. Mind you, it's safe. You are safe on the roof, so that's right. The main thing. Maybe it knew about the creeper. Anyway, so come down here and I'll just give you a quick little.
The famous bridge. I watched all your videos up to this point, so I'm somewhat familiar with what's been going on your mushroom island, which is no longer covered with mushrooms.
For those Twitch streamers that didn't know that haven't, of course, joined my channel, which you must do. All 0 of you at the moment, but still. That's a mushroom island over there, and mushroom is full of that mycelium, which is really ugly looking dirt, which grows nothing basically. So what I did is no
monsters grow there either.
That's the thing I love. So what I did is I got this island, I made a bridge across to get the dirt across. I didn't have silk touch at that stage, so it spread, and then eventually I got silk touch and we moved it across. There's still a lot of the island that hasn't been done, but yeah, so that's the deal here. So here's our temporary spawn point. I just did whip something up quick just so we've got somewhere where you could have appeared inside.
Yeah.
So come upstairs here. There's the little eatery down there. Upstairs, some more eatery and accommodation. This is for, like when we get like hundreds of people on the server, So over here, I've even done a little.
Diner.
Yeah, it's
nice
thing. The service is terrible. Hard to get the staff, really hard. But okay, so what we've got is a bit of a map here. It's like north, we've got the Mushroom Community Island. So
yes,
yeah, this is the community island. So this is where everybody can trade, can build shops, can do whatever they want. At the moment, it's been just me. For me and the villagers. But yeah, so you'll find like there's a village trader. Everybody can use everything that's there. It's open slather for everybody. Yep. We've got underwater slime farm as well. I'll show you that. A village trading and the nether portal. So that's on that direction. Over this way. So to our east. Well, the east. No, the east is actually a desert temple, which I've already conquered, and I've started converting that. But someone could take it over. That's fine. That was just another project. The Savannas and the Mesa Mountains. And I've actually got a portal over there as well. Because with the Mesa Mountains. Yeah, and I haven't even raided the mines and things like that, which is a thing for the future. Now, this is the important one, the south. So with the south, we've got the swamplands.
And the exit, apparently.
And the exit downstairs.
To this sign.
Yep. Well, just in case you didn't know what a fence gate was. So, of course, when you start with VR, you don't have any tools or anything. Is your inventory completely empty? You're just
I've got nothing at all.
Absolutely naked. Thankfully, there's
I've got my clothes. I'm still dressed up as a doctor from Rec Room. That long ago, a year and a half ago when I first started playing Vivecraft.
So, if you wanted to play it hard, play at things and say, okay, well, don't give me anything. I'm just going to go and grind my way and do it the hard way.
The authentic beginning experience.
Exactly. Punch trees and all that sort of stuff. Well, you can go over there, and that's where you'll get your slime for your jumping boots.
Jump boots. Yes.
Yeah. So things like that. So, but of course, you're quite welcome to
there's
go
a lot
to
of stuff
the slime
available
farm.
at the community island to get a head start. That's good.
Yeah, so there's the slime farm there. So anyway, let's come along.
And to the west also.
So that one is you can sort of see it building. I'm still working on it.
Yes,
you'll see. I don't know what your
Guardian farm.
Your view, which isn't changed.
I can see like half of it. I can see the front wall and part of the side wall, and then it clips out.
Yeah, so we'll pop over there. But yeah, that's it being done. It's been reworked a few times. It's going to have a big glass dome, a white glass dome. You might
I can see a little bit of that farm up in the sky. I can see a big triangle.
Yeah, I just created that. That's Nembon's
this is your new one.
mob things where I'm using that to get the bones. So that's it. But if you have a look here, so that's that. Now on the left-hand side, there's an unexplored ocean monument to the left.
Yes.
Haven't touched that.
You had those two of them nearby, didn't you? You've used one.
Yeah, Taiga Forest and a Taiga village up there as well if you want villages. Okay, so that's out there. In here, I've put an ender chest that you could use.
That's convenient.
Yeah, and until you get your own.
Apparently, I can't use it. Or have you still got it open? What's going on there?
Are you able to use it? I might have to adjust the.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to. This is the spawn area, isn't it? So I can't use anything.
Spawn area. Yeah, this is my.
This is that trouble we've run into before, isn't it? Spawn protection.
But this is why I wanted you to actually come on so I can find out these things.
Yes, let's do some debugging.
Exactly. So so we might look at maybe moving that or just giving you different
settings.
Yeah, I'll have to move it
area or something.
I could give you admin access. I wouldn't mind doing that, but for everybody else, I would have to fix that up. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so come along here. Let's grab a boat. Oh, okay, we've got a sheep.
This boat is full. Yes.
Let's get our own.
This boat.
So you grab the boat. Here, I've got another boat here. We can go on the same boat.
I'll hop in.
Okay,
I'm in a boat.
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
You're the captain, so I will get in the boat. Okay, you take me.
All right, where
Let's
are we
go
going?
over to the water thing over here. Yeah.
So the water thing. I see your
Ocean
mob
monument.
farm is more visible now. Oh, there's a villager standing on top of this monument.
Yeah, they just hang around. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. And the actual temporary entrance is around here. Well, actually, because you don't have depth stride, I'm not sure how well you are at swimming. But come over
Well,
here.
I've got nothing to lose at this point anyway. I've got no XP and no items, so if I drown, it's all good.
Come down here. It's not too deep.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, okay.
No problem.
So here we are. Oh, there's a guardian. Since I put this cross of dirt up, what I'm using to make the globe, I've had guardians spawn in this water column, which they should not normally do. But come up here. So what we've got here's my main hub. Across there, of course, is another port. But if you go through that, that'll take you to the island.
Right.
This is like an underwater tunnel. Come down here if you can.
Okay.
See, it's certainly made for water sort of things.
Oh, just a little bit of nether wart you've been collecting, huh?
Yes, yeah, and actually I've decided I don't like this floor, so I'm going to change. But it was like you've watched some of the earlier videos, the place has changed quite a bit since the last time. Let me get you a bed, and I'll quickly think I want to get the lighting right for this.
It's quite the warehouse you've got going on here.
Yeah, it's here we go. What colour bed would you like?
A pink one
bed.
Or a purple one?
Okay, but I got a ton of purple. That sounds good. And let's get some wood and thanks.
Oh, and let's get shot by guardians.
That doesn't normally happen. So you need a crafting table. Just look down.
Oh, there's a few here. What a lovely pattern.
So where are we? Show me a bed. Did I get that wood? Wood.
I didn't.
Oh, I needed 3. I needed 3, of course. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's put this down here. you go. And I'm jumping in.
Sleepy time. Sweet dreams.
There we go. Okay, so over here is our temporary carrot farm.
This glass trips me out. I was like, how are you walking over nothing?
Oh, because you've got a texture pack.
Well, I don't, but no, I do. I have one called Better Default, which is almost the same as default. There's just a few changes. But this black glass, the black streaks on it are like pretty subtle. So from a distance, it looked like you were just running over the sky. I was like, what?
Well, that's why I like the colours as opposed to the plain clear glass. The plain clear glass until we get
the clear glass has some really harsh white stripes, doesn't it?
Yeah. So come on down here. This is where I created all that nether. Nether wart. And come down here. So here's the latest revision of the Guardian farm. I'll turn the water on to bring him to the centre.
Oh, it's like a little aquarium.
Yeah, it's a very temporary farm. Now, they've had 2 levels, so I basically can just go whack, and they're dead. Oop, get their XP, and then the drops to appear at the other end. I'm going to change it to a different Guardian farm. I was really hoping for 113.
So you're no longer shuttling them into the nether? You're just killing them here instead?
No! See, that was amazing. So sending them into the nether, I'd enter into the nether and it took me 2 minutes for the nether to load.
Yeah.
And then it'd load and I'd hear all these screams.
Just overloading everything.
Yeah, and everything with the frame rate was 4 frames per second, and it's but eventually they'd all die, of course, because of the entity cramming.
Yeah.
Except for the entity cap, and then I come down and get them all sort of things. But
a big hit.
I wanted to do some other things in the nether, and
yeah, that was just occupying the whole nether.
But an extremely efficient farm. That was the most efficient farm I've ever used. So there we go. We got some drops there. Yep. So let's come back up here. So that's that. Oh, and then sorry, just over here, I've just got a little bit of there's some carrot in there. You can take them if you want.
Oh, this is from your farm. Yeah, I should probably get some food, huh?
Yeah, go and grab those.
I've got 32 carrots. That'll keep me alive for a while.
Yeah. So that's actually how that's happening. That's that carrot farm up the top here.
Oh, this is the one with the light levels where he plants it and then it pops.
No. But it was originally. It was, as you know, one stage. It's using embedded minecart.
Okay.
So when you break this around here somewhere, it just drops down
harvested
into the
straight in.
Yeah, it's probably there or somewhere. Yeah, so as they're kicking it, it goes down in the minecart first.
Okay.
So it's
so
a
it
leftover
only harvests it from one
farm.
or 2 little spots, and the rest of the farm they just harvest and replant.
Exactly. Yeah, I really just manually do this one. Yeah. That was just a later addition. I've got these automatic ones that will come upstairs to have a look at. So let's come up here.
These are not stairs. This is a water vator.
It's the only way to travel. So on this one here, we've got our little potato farm. So this is a Unary Bits design, and I modified it, made it smaller because it's just you don't need it as big.
Ah, this is the throwing one, isn't it? Where he wants to feed his
so
friends.
he comes over. Yep, there he goes.
The starvation model. Very humane.
Yeah. Oh, I made sure I gave him lots of food up the top. I gave him 8 stacks of seeds to chew on, so he's not hungry. But this guy thinks he is. So easy to build, very simple. The thing with the Unary Bits one, which is awesome, but trying to work out where to put the light and all that sort of stuff was a nightmare. This one is just you put the water in the middle, 4 blocks around. That's it, and then the collection area. So that's that one there. Okay, come through here. And I've got the same thing with carrots. Now this is my failure. This is the failure. It's supposed to be bread farm. But if you have a look,
there's wheat.
He just doesn't pick it. he just constantly
doesn't care.
Person.
He's lazy. You just need to sack him and put someone else in.
I think I might have to. Yeah. Not that I want a ton of wheat, but it was just okay. Well, I might as well have the other thing. And I've even got a little watch out behind you. You're gonna get zapped.
Oh, yikes! Excuse me, Guardian. How rude.
So I've got a little light for when it comes on, and it came on, and it was like, I ran over, and there was just seeds. That's it. Lousy crumb. So yeah, what I normally do with wheat farms and things is I use rail carts underneath the floor.
Yeah.
And I don't worry about the starvey villager sort of thing. But Yeah, so that was like that. Oh, here's my super smelt. You know what? I've actually got one of these super smelters in the village breeder,
Uh-huh.
like the village trading center. If you want to use that for smelting anything, and we've got the sugarcane farms over here, as well as my
Yes, with the slime
mushroom farms.
blocks.
Yeah, so I use that to get all my mushroom blocks. I use Podzol because it doesn't wear out. I suppose the
Yes.
mycelium does. Actually, now I can stand back a bit. Now I've got because I didn't have enough bone meal, but now I just collected that
Yes.
bone meal. Oh,
Boom!
there we go.
Up it goes.
And then using my nice efficient axe here, it's like, oh yeah, nice. I'll just go up here. I have no inventory space to collect any of this. No. And it's still currently useful for cooking with, like
Aha.
using as furnace stuff. The
Yes.
blocks.
There you go. I picked
Let
them
me
up.
just.
I'll put them. This is the box over here, isn't it?
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
So let
Nice
me
and
quickly
tidy.
get rid of some of this stuff here. And you see some people have automatic sorters and such.
Oh yeah.
And one of the YouTubers that I follow, Wells Knight, on the Hermitcraft server, he doesn't use it. He said it's just as easy to put it through, and I actually sort of almost
Yeah.
believe him in that sense, because you also know how much stuff you've got because you're always
Yeah.
keeping on top of it. But I also think I'm saying that because I just don't want to do the other method.
Yeah. The other. This block is sideways. Why is this block sideways?
That one. That's
Yeah.
to denote that I'd accidentally clicked on it. Like that one. There you go. Now I need. I'll put him up in here. Now I've got all these new mobs drops. I'm just going to stick them all in here at the moment until I get a better sorting setup. Okay. Now let's just drop all that in there. Okay, so let's go and head over to the main island.
Yes.
Torches. Oh, that'll do. Okay, so let's go over there, and hopefully you can make it up the top.
Yep. Pretty quick swimmer.
Oh, good.
Even without any extra.
Actually, let's go down through the tunnel.
All right.
Go through here. Oops. So I'm going to use one of those ice boat things or a railway or something to get here quicker.
Yeah, I saw that little bit in one of your earlier videos using the ice boat. That was pretty impressive how fast it gets.
Oh, yes. And we're not even using the new blue ice. But, yeah. Pretty good. So, and I'm going to make this look nicer. As I say, this stage it's just function.
Yep.
I've also got a little quick exit. So I'm going to put these along the way. You can just quickly go out, do something and come back in. Which is nice.
You're running. I unbound my run button because I kept starving myself to death.
I know, I just looked down and I've got like 5. There we go. So down here's something I've got to fix up, this underground cave. Now, because we're on a mushroom island, there's no mob spawning, but what mobs do is, over there's the ocean and the cave goes out to the ocean. So the mobs will come.
And then wander in.
There, yeah, so you have to be a little bit careful. So that's one thing to change later on.
I like this checker pattern on the walls. It's very pretty.
Yeah, that's stone and andesite, polished andesite.
Right.
It's a bit of a better than the plain old. Till I get something looking a bit nicer. Okay. So there's our nether portal, like the general one, if you need to access it. There was my mine, and actually you can still use the mine. There's even resources down there. Down there. So our village farms, and again, you're welcome to take any of these crops that you need, just replant, of course. And villagers are breeding.
I'm going to see some hot villager action in a second here.
So you'll see where the grass goes to a certain point, and then it stops. There's the iron golem farm, so if you need any iron, we've got that happening over here. Let me run it. Oh yeah, there's some iron there. And some poppies. So if you want poppies, where you get them, as you can see, I have lots of poppies. So that's actually going to have white wool around the front of it. you know, I hoped I was able to see the iron golems fall in, but because of the view distance from a distance, you
Oh, it
don't see
doesn't
it.
happen. Yeah.
Nah. So I might just make it look more like a mushroom and then put a round top on the top there. These are our villages that I don't know what to
The
do
boat
with yet.
people.
The refugees.
I
The boat
guess you
refugees.
succeeded in stopping the boats. They're not going anywhere.
So they've got good trades, some of them, and what I need to do is get on a piece of paper and write down what each trade is, and then decide
Yeah.
which ones need to get taken to Manus Island, to the detention center. But here's our village breeder here, so this is pretty well set. Yeah, there's lots of love hearts. Come on in here and have a quick look. And I can get rid of that glass. I just use the carpet that stops them from moving.
Ah, yes.
Because of their height of them, they won't move, which is pretty cool. Come on in here. So here's inside the thing. So this is again just somewhere where there's a bed if you need
Never
it.
been
And this is
inside a
where
villager before.
Yes.
Ah, we're in his head.
And there's the mega smelter. And normally it works best with lava buckets, but you can use whatever you want for that. So that's up there. And then through this door here. Whoops, just missed it. We've got, have a look in there. So that's the sugarcane farm.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it works really well. That's from Impulse SV. That was his design, and that just basically uses 2 pistons on each level with lots of slime blocks, and an observer. The observer sees that something's grown, and then just knocks it all out. By using slime blocks, they don't fall back on the same grass, like on the same dirt, so it always works well. And it's scalable up. You can just keep going higher and higher and higher for that. But it's actually quite dark here. What we might do is I might just... Do you want to sleep in that bed in there? I'll quickly... Sure. I know there's another bed. I'll be back in a sec.
Alright, I'm in the bed under the stairs. I feel like Harry Potter.
I'm just going to the bed that's in the flower forest.
Hey, it's daytime.
There we go. That's great. Okay, so I'm coming back. Actually, and if you come over and meet where are you? Come up here.
I'm on my way out through the village's arms. Whoa, your hands are like down at your feet. What's going on there?
Well, I'm sitting down. There we go.
Oh, that's better. Now they're reconnected.
So down here is our AFK fish farm if you need to use it. I've not used it since I used it the first few times, you know, just to get a few things originally.
Well, I mean, with that many villagers, there's probably not a whole lot of need for AFK fishing, is there? When you can pretty much buy anything you want.
Yeah, and actually what I did was I made myself a nice pond up here, and I was just sitting up here and fishing in this pond. Yeah, it was quite nice. I was just and looking out. It was really, really relaxing with the vines and so on. We've got a couple of guys here that...
Skelly horses. And
waiting for 1.13 when we can actually ride them in. You can actually ride them underground, underwater.
Nice.
In 1.13, which is nice. Oh, and this is what we want to watch down here. This is the big thing, the main thing.
Big map.
Yeah,
look at that. It's beautiful.
So this main bit of island here, see that line there? So that here is going to be the community island. So farms, shops, anything like that. From there onward, although there's a little village, you're welcome to use that for personal, whatever, or anybody else. You know what I mean? Like you've got full access. For claim. You can go anywhere really. You can go off the island, whatever sort of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that this here, from this is for the
communal use.
Now, of course, you can still have a little community hut here. There's nothing stopping you from doing that if you wanted to. But yeah, so if you've got like big builds and all that sort of stuff, just keep them off the island, off this part of it.
Sure.
Yeah, and eventually we'll green it across. Let's go to that other little village. I'll give you a quick run down to there. Actually, before we go, let's come over here and I'll show you this.
Rest of your little village here with your nice houses and whatever that big dome up there is.
Big dome. Oh yeah, that's the enchanting area.
This is your pop-up cows, isn't it?
Yeah, the unethical cramming. So you just feed them. Oh, they're cuddling. They're cuddling each other. They're fine. Look at all the hearts.
Look, they love it. They're really into being squished together like that.
Yes,
in a tiny space.
Who'd have known? Like really? There you go. Okay. There we go. You're so good. Not to say that they've just dropped. Oh, look at that! They've given me a gift of 14 raw beef and 7 leather.
Oh, how
I
kind
don't know
of
if you
them.
want it. Yeah, you can take that if you wanted. Okay, so now down here.
Oh, you got a guardian in a boat.
Yep, that's our Galaxy. His name Galaxy. Now down here we've got. If we swim down, I don't know if you can make it. Hopefully you can.
Oh, hold my breath and swim quickly.
Oh no, you're getting zapped. Hang on. You making it? Quick, so come down here. There's You made it. Oh, just.
I was actually holding my breath too.
So here's our slime farm. So it's not. It's basically automatic up this level, and it's actually also an ink farm. So that's what the Guardian does. The Guardian shoots the squid, and then the ink falls down here, and then lands there. The iron golems for when the slimes appear here. But as you can hear, there's actually slimes down below. So I'll come down here, and they're huge. They're the really big ones. So let me just.
So they are. I'm going to float back up because I've got no armor or weapons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll get these so they're into the smaller size. Whoops. Ouch. Okay, I think we're right. Whoops. Okay, come on in. I love them. They're so cute, these small guys.
Oh, the little ones. Yeah.
They're so cute. So, yeah. So if you need some slime for your... I'll get some ink here out of the chest. So these ones, there's no automatic killing here. This is just the... cuddling zone. You just cuddle them all.
Slime arena.
Hello. So if you want some slime for your jumping boots, go ahead.
Alright.
You could punch them, but there you go. There you go.
I'll hit them with carrots.
Oh, that's it.
Ha, take that. Alright, I have 10 slime. Excellent.
There you go. So you only need 9.
That's
so
all
that's
I need.
Perfect. You can make a lead. Okay, so so that's this here. Yeah, other than that, it's. I'm eventually going to put like steps up to the other channel, up to there sort of thing. That's the future thing. Water thing.
Up. And up some more.
And that's an AFK zone there, but yeah. I normally just hang around, and I normally get enough slimes just from hanging around the town.
Oh, you're being shot at.
Yeah, no, I'm being decoy, so they don't get you.
Very good.
So I've got my diamond armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, mind you, there goes 1 heart. There goes
yep, it still hurts.
Okay, you're good. Okay, let's come out of here. I'm gonna grab this boat for a sec. Okay. So let's pop over to the other little village, and I'll show you that one. And that's basically it, I think.
I'll pick up some leather from down here so I can make my boots.
And over there we've got a chicken farm. I created a chicken farm, and of course the old pixel art thing up there. Yeah, so the raw chicken, which means you can trade with them, but like you can get feathers for your bows and things like that.
Nice.
Although now I've just created up here, which will appear. I can't see it just yet. I've created this mob farm. We should have a gazillion arrows from the skellies. So
take me away. Oh, you jumped out.
No, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oh, you have to do
it. Oh, I'm the captain now.
To the right, please.
To the right?
Staff. Yeah, okay, that's it. Along the coast, please. That's it. Now, see that pillar there? That's like 0, just for your own
information. This red one with the torches on it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice
so let's go over there. Yeah. So here's where the where we get rid of the villages that we don't want.
So this is Manus Island. Oh, no.
This is the detention center, basically. And you have to be careful. Come over here.
Yeah, look, it looks grim with these steel bars and everything as well.
That's it. Look over here.
This goes halfway in the ground. Oh no!
It's quicksand. You've got to watch out where you walk. so, just to warn you, like there's quicksand around here. So yeah, I haven't tried to rescue him because I thought, well, he's letting me know. He seems fine.
No, he's good value like that. It's a rare occurrence, I think.
So this is the deserted blacksmith.
Right.
Someone's got to finish that off. And then we've got, we're throwing potatoes around.
Oh man, we're getting
This
serious prison
is their
vibes here
little
with these
cells.
barred doors.
But hey, they can come in and out. They're fine.
Yeah, they're not
fine.
locked. True.
No. It's just they're just. And there's some little farms around here for them. If we come over here, they've got some sugar cane. So again, you're quite welcome. There's beds up in these accommodation that you can.
I don't know if I want to stay on the prison island.
Might be a good job. Now, this is interesting. I don't know if you noticed in the video this.
Oh, this is your ocean biome in the middle of the mushroom island, isn't it?
Yeah. So if we put a lily pad there and put some dirt, we'd get spawns of things. Probably don't want to do that, but yeah, or underneath. But yeah, it's a nice fishing hole. And I'm going to put fishing rods in here. We've got fish, I think. Oh, there's the fishing rod there. That's right. The fishing rod, and there's some fish there, some bait. But yeah. So that's it there. You'll find the odd stray sheep that's escaped. We've got the mushroom cows. We've got chickens around. So pretty self-sufficient. Oh, and then down here, there's a cave that I haven't really explored.
Ooh.
If you want to get resources and things like that, go for it. Where is it? Around here or up here? I think up here. Here it is. Yeah, I went so far and then went, okay, it's getting deep.
Spooky.
Well, because it's near the water, you then get the mobs. I heard mob sounds.
Yeah,
I hear mob sounds. I just turn around and run. Yeah.
But down, I did see. Too.
Well, I did see lots of like iron and coal and other things down there. So
having that lighting glitch where it's like super dark inside a cave. Over here.
Yes. Yeah.
Dark cave.
I think if you put a torch down, you'll be right there.
Yeah, it makes it reset.
Yeah. And if you need villagers for staff, you're quite welcome to
liberate them.
They'll come with you. Yeah, they'll definitely come with you. Like they're very willing. They want a holiday. They're quite happy to work for other people. Yeah. So anyway, let's head back to the main island.
Wait for me.
Hey, left.
Okay.
You're in. Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah. The that's your enchanting. There's an enchanting table up there.
And the wizard's tower.
And a brewing table. So that's like a community one.
Yeah.
There's some ingredients and things there, but yeah. Ooh. And here's our little area there. So I shall let you go on your way.
All right.
I'm going to head back to my mob farm.
I'm going to sleep in this little pink bed here.
That's it. Well, I'll quickly race back to mine and hit the dirt. Okay, see you, Fuzzy.
Bye-bye. I'll go and... I think I'll head east. What is it? West. Somewhere. No, south. That direction that said exit and swamplands. I'll go that way and start building a little encampment to dig and fight monsters. First, I will sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oops. I forget when I'm not the only one on the server. Hello, fish. Okay. Oh, there are monsters nearby because I've got a guardian in the water stream. Hang on a sec. Let me.
I don't really need to sleep. I could just get up and wander around.
It's all right. I prefer the light for the video anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end recording my video here, but I'm going to keep playing. So.
All right. Well, I'll let my stream continue to run while I keep playing.
I'll mute myself too.
Oh, you don't have to. That's all right.
Well,
it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Okay, cool. I just hope I don't start singing to myself.
Well, you won't be singing to yourself. You'll be singing to the whole internet.
Your stream will be going, make it stop! Make it stop, please!
Yeah, my stream with its one viewers, the one viewer being me, I think. Because I've got the page open, yeah. So never fear, you're not widely exposed right now.
It's okay. Well, as I say, I'll go and grab some maybe footage there, and I can do a edit sort of thing, which would be lovely. I love doing a bit of editing. So yeah. So I'm going to check my my new mob spawner. And as I say, I've got to get a ton of bones for this glass that I'm doing. Over at the desert temple, I emptied half the desert, but I made it look okay, and I've actually still got a little bit more to do. It was like 6 double chests of sand.
That's a lot of sand.
Yeah, I was using it to help empty the ocean monument, that and sponges and slime.
Yeah.
But so then what I did is the desert temple was on the edge of the water. Well, now it's in the water. So I edged it back that way. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got lots of drops now. 3 more arrows and zombie flesh. Excellent. Yeah, and I want to sort of work out a design to make this thing look a bit better than just a horrible thing looking at. Like it's functional, but yeah.
Oh, these pigs are so interested in me because I'm carrying a carrot, of course. I was like, why are these pigs following me around? Leave me alone, pigs! Well, I found the spawn island isn't all protected. I just managed to knock down a tree on the corner of it. I got some saplings and replanted. So I've got wood to be
okay. So yeah, if we can work out, can you
I can map out exactly where it is if you want.
Do you want me to chuck you some torches or something? Would that be best?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll see if I can mark the corners. Just 4 torches should do the job. I'll just mark the corners.
Oh.
64 is also good. Do you want them back? I'll give you back half the stack or something.
Oh no, it's fine. Whatever. I've got plenty. Yeah.
Okay, so if I try and put one down, is it going to pop back? Yeah, it is.
I think it would be to here. I do remember once it was not letting me do stuff there, and I think it's sort of like to here.
Okay, that's maybe. Okay. That's okay. This poppy won't leave, so that's one corner.
That's all right.
Okay,
so what I might do then is put, well, maybe on that island, maybe I'll make a little shack on the island there if that's unprotected, and then I could put like a little, like a shed, a little resource thing with a few things that people could use. That might be the way to do it.
Yeah, so it comes out as far as here, I think, because that whole line is okay. But if I try and place one there, it pops.
Let me get my keyboard and turn on chunk borders. Would it be a chunk?
Yeah, I think it would be. Although it may not be like an aligned chunk. It may be like 8 blocks in every direction from the exact spawn point or something.
Let me try this. Stop recording. There you go. I forgot to hit stop recording. Okay, cancel that. Close that off. Okay, this mirror, minimize you. Okay, so now I've got that visible. I can go function F3G. That's it. Okay.
So how does that line up with it all?
And stupid me, when I first did my first video, I had chunk borders left on.
Yeah, I can just look on my overlay to see where the chunk is as well.
Overlay?
Yeah, because this is...
You got client-side stuff or something?
No, just the overlay has the information, the chunk information in it, as well as your XYZs.
Oh, yes, it does. Yep.
No, we're like, this is
not chunk aligned.
Yeah, 7 to 8. It's switching over here at box 7 and 8, so it's like half a chunk there.
It's like quarter of a chunk, actually, if I look at it. So if that's a chunk here, and then so what? It won't go this far.
That flower won't pop for me. Yep. See, if I put a torch, it doesn't stay. So this is the.
Oh, okay. So
this is the border here.
Oh, okay. So do like a 1, 1, so we know that's the corner.
Well, that's not the corner.
One there,
That's
one
like
there.
I still can't put one here. Like the corner is down here.
Oh.
This down here is where, like, that whole line
Okay.
between those torches is safe, but this side of it is not.
Yep.
I think
Okay then. Yep.
this next one maybe is. Well, that's not going to do it because there's water under it. But if I try and dig there, oh, that's still protected. That's still protected. So it goes out even further. It goes out somewhere out there. Let's try over here on the sand. Okay, that's valid. That's not. Yeah. Okay, so this is the edge
So
here.
the island is safe.
Yeah.
And
This
we're on the
bit is
island.
usable. The next bit is not.
Well, this is bottom slabs. So they're bottom slabs, so that would let
No,
you do
this
it
is a
anyway.
step.
Oh, it is too. Sorry. I thought it was my. That's the bottom slabs.
Yeah, like the bottom slabs, it won't even let me try to place, but they use steps.
Which shouldn't be able to anyway.
Torch appears and then immediately clicks back out again.
Okay, yeah, so that's protected.
Yeah, and then on your bridge, next to that red flower, I put the extra one.
We just had a wolf spawn.
Oh, there we go.
I've not had that happen. I had to get mine
Doggo.
from far away. I'm going to use those eventually in a like a XP. What I'll do is with the farm is segment off the skeletons into a spot, and then you can use them to kill the skeletons, and you just get the XP while you sit there.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this little piece of island is freely usable. It's just up to the bridge. It's like right on the edge of the water there. Is where the protection stops.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
That works. Yep. So I'll go and get the ender chest over there, and just so we've got and a chest, so we've got something to. Now, so that means you couldn't use like the anvil as well.
I can't use any of the stuff in that house. Yeah.
Okay, let me just. I'll leave those eggs there. And yeah, I'll build a house around it then.
Yeah.
So let's come over here. Okay. And we shall. Well, I'll put these just here for the sec, but I'll build a nice little. So let's test this. That and.
Hey, I can use the ender chest.
Yay! And to get blaze rods, it's not hard. Like really, we've got a really. I haven't made it completely safe all the way there yet. It's fantastic. It is absolutely brilliant. It's above, like the nether rack around it, so it's just like sitting up high. And you might have seen it in the video.
Yeah, I saw your first encounter with the place.
Oh, well, I haven't been back. I got as many and the rods that I needed, rods for ender chest.
Yeah, it's funny watching you put all the torches up, thinking that you could light it up to stop the blazes spawning, but you have to like literally cover the area in torches to make that work. Yeah, no, I looked it up, and like the light level that blazes spawn at, you just need so many torches to stop them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's basically impossible.
Yeah. So there we go, and I'll put a furnace here.
Alright, make me some jump boots.
So there we go. Yeah, and then in here I'll just put. I don't want to put too much stuff because some people don't want things to start, and I just totally understand that.
Hey, jump boots.
Yeah, that's the outside.
I can jump. Whee!
So that means that wolf's going to eat that sheep, or it probably has already eaten the sheep.
That sheep? What sheep?
Yes, exactly. So I keep forgetting that we're not safe on this island. So there's beds upstairs. Actually, where is the sheep? I'm going to get some wool.
The sheep is in the wolf.
No. Yes, it is in the wolf. There is no sheep anymore. Oh, no, the sheep was in the boat. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
I would move if I was you, Mr. Sheep. I suppose we don't need to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to make a little residence here. Can I have some of those torches back if you've got any left?
Yes, certainly.
Just
I've
so I'm
got
going to light up
59
this.
left. I'll split the stack. There you go. Have
Yeah,
30.
just thank you. Because what I'll do is I'll light this place up a bit so we're not creeper bait. Do, 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 do. There we go. Oop. Okay. Hey, doggy, have I got a bone? Oh, I've got a bone for the doggy. Do you want a dog? I'll give you a bone
No,
if you
I'm
want to.
not fond of dogs.
Okay, I'm going to get the dog. Okay. Hello, doggy.
I'm gonna
Uh-oh. Doggy's
go
got glowy
south.
eyes.
Oh, glowy eyes.
Like attack doggy. Look at him.
Oh,
Is
yeah, he keeps
reaching on you?
flicking into it. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh no, he's attacking. He's gonna attack.
Is he
I've got no
possessed
more
or something?
It's basically. Oh no. I've got no more
Well,
bones.
I'm gonna get in my newly made boat and sail south to find the new world, new land of opportunity and adventure.
I'm gonna go to my island, get some resources, and build a nice little shacky here. Off the main shack. Okay. Bye, doggy. Whoops.
Ah, there are the swamplands that you mentioned.
Yeah, it's not very far away. We've got
Ah,
it's got a very good
close.
biome. This one, like what do you call it? World. I don't need chunk borders on anymore.
Don't need jump boots on.
No,
One
chunk
always
borders.
needs jump boots on.
Chunk borders. Well,
Oh,
except when
chunk
you're jumping up
borders.
dirt blocks. I always take them off when I'm jumping, like pillaring.
Ah, yeah. I just crouch. That disables them.
Crouch. Okay. Crouch and jump at the same time.
Yep. So just like when you're holding crouch to not fall off things, if you're holding crouch and you hit jump, you just jump instead of flinging yourself.
Oh, I'll have to try that. There you go. You can always learn.
Alright, I'm gonna dig a hole in this cliffside. Well, not exactly a cliff, but tunneling, make a little starting base.
I'm going to modify the commands on my. You know how you've got the commands in the control thing?
Oh, the quick commands thing, yeah.
Yeah, the quick commands, and I might just put sleep ? Which means like if you're able to sleep, you'll see that in the next thing.
That's a good idea.
Having to sit there and type.
Oh, well, as long as we're in voice chat, we can just yell at each other. That works pretty well.
Exactly. Although the thing I have to be a little bit careful at the moment, I've got on. I'm staying at Mum's.
Ah, yeah. You don't want to be too noisy.
Yeah, and so what I do is I actually have a sign on the door that says recording. So
Oh, nice. On air with a little red light.
Well, it's her place and
Not
it's a piece of paper. So when I'm house sitting, it's a totally different thing. So
Yeah.
I can talk as loud as I want. But yeah, currently I'm at Mum's place. And because she goes to bed early and all that sort of stuff, I probably just have to be a little bit careful with talking at some points. And because you put these VR headsets on and you put them on
You forget the world is out there, don't you?
Well, I put it on at 2:00 and then at 10:00. It's I've been in I think our longest was 18 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for
incredible.
me on my Vive, I'm kind of limited to about 6 or 7 hours because my controllers run out of batteries at that point. But
yeah.
then again, I do have my USB cable.
Org.
coming out
your
of the top of the headset that I plug into when I need to. So
that's it. That's
I can extend it a little bit.
the
Yeah.
Borg attachment. Become part of the Vive itself.
All right.
I just came for a little boat ride over to the swamp here to see if I can spot
Can you find me? I went slightly west of the swamp. I'll come out and find you.
Which way does the sun go down? Sun goes down in the west, is it?
Yeah, when you're facing southwest is on your right.
I don't know direction.
Well, you came south to get out here, yeah?
Hang on.
Because I never use controller-based turning in this, so my my room center marker actually always points north. Like if I look at my floor, I've got a little arrow that points north. Because I never turn within the world. I only turn my physical body. It remains accurate the whole time, which is kind of convenient.
That is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so now I know where you are. So, well, I know where west is.
Yeah, I've come back over to the swampy bit to try and find you, but I don't see you.
Oh, there you
go. oh, hello. Here, do you want the tour? Come and see my tiny little burrow that I've started. Oh, it was just loading. Suddenly dropped a compositor.
Your hands are about
miles ahead of my boat. Yeah, yours are too. This way. Past this little headland. She kindly lit up for me.
And if you go great distances and build things at great distances, just record the coordinates and let me know, because when we do eventually trim the excess, so we can get the 1.113 stuff to appear, there's a witch up there, just to let you know.
There's a couple of spiders just here too. Burn, spiders, burn.
Oh, watch out behind you. I think there's a creeper.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's a creeper.
I'm escaping into the water. Spiders are almost dead.
You're bruising them to death.
Yeah, they're down to like 7% health now. There goes one, and the other one. All good.
The creeper found me. So how do you know what percentage health they're at?
I've got a mod that puts a health bar above their heads. It says their name.
That's a neat thing.
How much health they have in numbers, and a percentage as well, and what their maximum health is.
Oh, that's really handy, cool. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Although I'm playing unmodded. Is that a brown cat? Oh, that's a brown sheep. There you go.
Oh, just in case I wanted to make a brown bed.
Well, yeah, like brown wool.
How attractive.
I haven't found a well, no, I actually want the brown for dyeing things, but I can't use that. And I was using the brown wool to make dirt. Like when I was laying out the farms, I was using carpet as placeholders. Hence brown. But I haven't found a jungle yet. I've tried to not do too much exploring just yet, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it happens. Oh yeah, there's a nice little spot.
Yeah, so I've cut a hole into the side of the mountain here, and I have a crafting table inside. That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
It's the beginning.
People, you'll have to keep that, name it, and keep it my first crafting table.
Yeah.
So I wonder what... Oh, there's the witch still up there. Do you mind if I kill it?
Go for it. Oh, welcome.
I killed it with one shot. Good.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, as
they
say.
You might want the drop. It dropped a spider eye. Did you get spider eyes?
Oh, I've got one, but I could use a second one. Yeah, that'd be good. Is it up there, or did you drop?
Oop, just behind you.
Got it. Thank you. I'll be ready to make some claws once I find some iron.
I saw some iron just out here, just outside your...
Oh. Very good. Well, I'll make myself a stone pickaxe and come and harvest it. Oh, I got an upgrade. Ouch.
I just got hit.
Oh, you got shot by a skilly man.
I was looking in the cave.
He's
here.
on fire. Oh, I've got a cave here, do I? Very nice.
Yeah, I was having a look at, and of course, then I was not looking at. I'll come and watch.
Not much in here. Not much in here at all. Not exactly a cave.
It's a beginning of a cave.
Oh, there's a bit more over here, though. Oh, am I on top of a ravine? Wow, look at this. There's a ravine right here. Yeah.
You always tend to choose ravines, don't you?
Do I?
Remember the place? Remember the one at the Drummers World? Oh, wow. Oh, look at all that iron.
I mean, I've seen a lot of ravines in my time, so yeah. Hey, you've got an arrow in your knee.
I know.
Did you used to be an adventurer like me?
It hurts. It really hurts.
There's a tree down there. How novel.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's neat.
Oh, this is nice and convenient then.
Yeah, it's only lava around. Whoops. You got the water. Oh, no lava, unfortunately. It goes dark into there. Lots of iron.
Yeah.
Lots of coal. No diamonds. It goes quite deep, though. It's actually like two ravines crossing each other there. Oh, no.
Did you just fall in?
Yes. And there's a creeper there. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm climbing. Thank God for climbing claws.
Oh, I have iron on me. Where did that come from?
Sorry.
You throw it at me.
You can throw it away.
I'll keep it.
It was left over from the Iron Golem farm. I had to clear out my inventory. I had too much stuff in it, so I threw it on the ground. It's like but I don't have any bones. I wanted bones. I've got flowers. Yeah. So there's a creeper down there. But that goes. Oh!
That goes.
Wow.
Ooh!
What's he doing? He's flashing like he's dying. Are they burning? Maybe they're burning.
Yeah, those are zombies burning in the sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Because there's nothing above them.
From my angle, I just couldn't see it. They were just changing colours. I'm like, oh, what's happening to them? Creeper doing something.
Right, I'll use this iron you gave me to make some pants. Oh, that's a dangerous hole in the ground just there. Right next to a tree, there's just this little shaft.
Just a little hole?
Yeah.
Designed to take away your life.
Alright. Metal pants. There we go.
Well, you've got chickens here. The brown sheep.
Luxury.
Have a look around here. Oh, and a lovely big mountain there. So you've got a nice big, as well as a ravine. This is pretty neat. Oh. Do I have a torch? Yes, put a torch on my.
Alright, with 48 sticks, I can make 18 ladders. Oh, that'll help.
Oh, it's like a sinkhole. Ooh, hello, zombie. I'm coming back out of here. Okay.
Stick my head in the wall, it's not going to help.
Oh, okay. So just up here is big mountains with snow, so that's handy. Oh, I talked about it and I didn't get to finish it, but when you're ready, if you want to come, I'm going to go and defeat the Ender Dragon.
Oh, nice.
Try, but with water.
With water? You just
so what we're
extinguish the dragon.
We're going to put water all over the end around all the towers.
Uh-huh.
So if you get flung off the tower or if you get picked up by the dragon, you just land in the water. It'll also keep the Enderman away.
Ah, yes, of course.
So I thought, that'll be an interesting way to, an interesting way to try and defeat it. What we got up here? Oh, there's ice. Oh, good. Oh, I need ice.
Yeah, getting through to the end as soon as possible would be nice, because I miss flying.
I miss
Onto an
Shulker Box. Like, I know I got that cheaty one that was given to me. I still don't know how that happened, because I started the game and I had a shulker box as part of the thing, and I thought it was part of. I thought everybody might get it who started,
Right.
but it didn't seem to happen like that. Because you didn't get one. I hoped you and my camera account didn't get one.
Yeah.
Which I thought it should have in that sense, but so I don't know. Whatever I did, but it's handy because you know when you without a shulker box, life is so horrible. Especially when you're trying to do things. I suppose that's my only form of mod.
Yeah.
Let's fill up this water.
Oh, hello, creeper.
Oh, I've got 32 pieces of ice now, so that's great. I need more ice. Pigs, chickens. Oh, lots of sand just at the edge of a. What biome are we in? Extreme hills. Oh yeah, so you're just next to an extreme hills. So lots of emeralds.
And silverfish.
Silverfish. I didn't want to say anything. That's a cave. Oh, yeah, no, leave that. Snow.
Oh, I see what you meant about the two chasms crossing over. Yeah, like an intersection here.
It's quite interesting. Oops. In underground in the mission, but they're massive, big cabins that do the same sort of thing. Okay, well I've got a little ice. Get rid of that. It's my little ice farm. This is good. Do you want to hear something embarrassing?
Go on.
I made an ice farm and I've lost it.
Oh no.
It's one direction. I forgot which way. I think I created a portal, but I don't know even where that is either. So it's like, okay. No. That's why I made it to get the ice originally for the for attacking the nether, you know.
Yeah.
Is it getting dark?
It is starting to become dark, yes.
Let me quickly make a bed. What have I got? Have I got wool? Got one piece. Got sheep. Although you don't care about that at the moment, do you?
Yeah, I don't have a bed yet, so don't worry about it. Although I'm just about to start smelting some iron so I can make claws, so then I'll be able to shear some sheep and make a bed.
Nothing much spawns on snow, does it? So I'll just freeze to death up here. It's cold. It's so cold. Oh, why is that glowing? Oh, because I put a torch there. Oh,
Not
okay.
because you're hallucinating from freezing to death.
I don't want the I don't want the torch though to melt the ice. So uh, do
Alright,
there.
I've got the iron to make 2 pairs of shears. And now I can make the climbing claws. Excellent.
Yeah, it
Ready
was like
to
the best
climb things.
the best thing ever when I got those basic things down.
Yeah.
Like, oh. And then it was adding enchantments to them, like the feather falling, which well, that saved my life, didn't it? With that large fall that I did. So
Yeah. Jump boots, climbing claws, and elytra. That's
yes,
my ultimate kit
well,
to
and
be
for
able to
me,
really
because
traverse.
I love doing the building. I love the shulker boxes.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I need like 20 shulker boxes. Oh, there's pumpkins up here. I'll leave them all here. I'm just exploring, doing the only things to take are photos. Don't take. Here we go. The tree. On this tree. That's one tall mountain. That one. No llamas up here though. Oh, and on my my hardcore series, I got llamas and bred them, and I had such a plan. I thought, okay, yeah. Oh, hello, Skelly. So they can maybe they can spawn on snow.
Yeah.
Can I have your bones, please?
No,
Thank
I
you.
need my bones. They help my body to function.
Get rid of the little
Very
dandelion.
important.
Oops. And the seed. See, right now my inventory's full, so I'm going to go and use this one lone shock box. Put it all in there. Boop, boop. Oh no, I want the boat. That's what Minecraft really needs is, a backpack or something.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of mods that add backpacks.
Without having to mod though.
It's
I
definitely
think,
a thing.
just
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, shulker boxes and ender chests and stuff kind of fulfill those purposes.
yeah, but you have to really get to the end point to get them.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that ice. That's good. So I need to put some zigzag to create water sources. Yeah, the great thing I've used ice for these days is instead of carrying buckets of water around, you just carry the ice and break it, and then you've got your water source.
Ah, yeah, that's cool.
Mm. But isn't it great when you start Minecraft and you start from the basics and you build your way up? I actually enjoy that bit.
Yeah, I like the progression.
Yeah.
At the beginning, getting all your basics up and running.
Mine tend to be, get the very basic stuff, get a farm built, and then it's like find a villager. Get the villager, and then get a
And start exploiting.
yeah, and then let's and then getting a mob like I did a mob spawner, just a very simple one, crappy design, one I normally use on Skyblock type things to get some things initially, string and things to get a bow. And then an iron farm. So you need the villagers to get the iron farm, and then the iron lets you get the rest of things really.
Yeah.
No. What's he doing? Oh, and a slime farm. Because then you've got the, so that's the next thing. Then it's the slime farm, because then the slime farm lets you do the, like raiding things, monuments and leads,
Yeah.
pistons, and all that sort of hoo-ha. Oh, there's an Enderman. Oops, do not look at him. Have you noticed with the VR thing that your accuracy in looking at Enderman is not that, like, it's very hard to tell when you're actually looking at them or not?
Well, I mean, if I want to not look at them, make sure they're not on my screen. Make sure
Yeah,
they're not in my
basically.
view.
Yeah. Like with people with the non-VR things, they have like if the crosshair looks at the Enderman, then that's it.
Right.
But I've noticed if I'm just looking in their direction, that's it.
Yeah.
They're coming for me.
Yeah, they get a bit angrier at us VR players, don't they?
Mm. And I'm trying to find a compatible. I actually had one that worked when I was using. Do you know that the MC launcher for Minecraft?
Multi MC.
Multi MC. So when I was
Yeah.
using Multi MC, I was able to use a thing called no blur, and then basically what happens is when I put the pumpkin on in the end, it didn't obstruct the view.
Ah.
Because when you're trying to record these clips for, Twitch or,
Yeah, it looks pretty
YouTube
awful
and
with the
such,
pumpkin on.
it is.
It's
It's
true.
not very good for the viewer. So, basically, I want to get that to try and work again to when I do the end thing for that reason. It also helps a little bit, but that's not the main reason. It's for
That's
the
just
viewers.
an
It's
added
for the
benefit.
viewers. Yeah, but the standard Minecraft launcher, when I've tried to, put it in Minecraft, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know what happened, whether I just
Hmm.
had a certain combination or something, but I have had it work and it was awesome. But apparently if I stick a pumpkin in my head, I just get like I'm looking down a cardboard tube,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
horrible as
I
well.
remember once in an earlier version of Vivecraft, near the start of when I was playing, and I had my HUD on my arm like you do instead of on my face like I have now. Um,
Yep.
when you put a pumpkin on, the like eye circles would appear on the HUD that was on your arm, just like the overlay does and stuff.
Yeah, that happened to no one. Remember no one?
Yeah.
That happened to them as well. And I'm like, oh, okay. So there's a
Yeah, that was
setting
a weird
somewhere or
glitch or
whatever
something.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, to get it to do it, but it's a matter of knowing what combination of things to choose to get it to do it. The sun's coming up. Well, this is a lot closer to making an ice farm than the other one. Okay, that's 45 of ice. Okay, so let's simplify this.
There's a zombie burning to death up there.
Yay!
Oh, he stopped. Must have found some cover under a tree. There we go. Got him out of his misery.
Did you see the new things that they're going to add to 1.14?
No, I haven't paid attention to what's been going on with that.
Yeah.
What's the new exciting things?
New villages. They're they're going to have specific biome-specific villages.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I've put down a suggestion for a future update of Minecraft that you can teach the villagers.
Oh, yeah.
So you could teach them how to cut down a tree, say.
Yep.
And then he'll go ahead and cut down a tree. Or you could teach him how to...
Cut down all the trees.
Well, that's the thing, I suppose. You need to maybe do a chunk or something.
Yeah.
That's what he would do. And plant as well. And he just watches what you do. So whatever you do, he will do.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nifty.
Yeah, way of automating certain tasks and such. Okay. Oh no, I need to get
This
up
is looking
there.
a little bit more cozy now.
I just don't want to make mine too cozy for creepers or anything.
Yeah.
They're not invited at all.
Alright, let's make some more ladders.
Okay. Oops. Now we need to... There.
Alright, once more back into the chasm. Look off this little dangerous hole first. It's better.
Ooh, hello, piggy. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good. How many squares is that? A few, that'll do. Okay.
A few squares.
I just didn't want to count. I will know once I make a diagonal path for the so it doesn't freeze on every square. So boom, 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 boom. I was thinking of making an ice farm using Do you know when you get the boots that make ice?
Oh, yes. But you can't
You
collect
can
that,
put.
can you? It
Well,
just
I
breaks
think
into
you
nothing.
can. I
Can it?
think you can. Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta be quick though.
I thought
So
when
if
you
you
broke it,
have
it just disappeared.
with silk touch,
Oh, maybe.
I could
Yeah,
be
I'm not
wrong.
sure.
I could be wrong.
Oh, did you do the experiment?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought I'm going to try and do that, and because you can put them on an armor stand, so you don't have to be there wearing them. And I thought if I use pistons with a observer, the observer detects that it's there, and the piston just, and it doesn't have to be big. It can be like a micro farm.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go here, here, and we'll. Oops! Oh no, ghost block. Just see in 113, they said they fixed the ghost blocks, but they didn't.
Yeah, I think.
What happens is you get a block that you just can't even fix. You can't log out, log back on. It's just an immovable, invisible.
Oh, it's worse. They're making it worse.
Basically. It's like, okay. I won't ask you to fix anything for me then. I know what they fixed. They fixed people complaining. They won't complain again, will they? We complain and it gets worse.
Oh, that chasm is certainly proving profitable. Lots of easy to
Getting
find
lots of
iron and
iron.
coal. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Just make myself an iron hat.
You're getting all armored up.
Yep. I still need a shirt.
Oh, you'll be able to fight the dragon by the end of the stream.
Yes, maybe. Don't know if I want to do it in iron. Might have to get down and get some diamonds for that.
I don't know. I think iron actually is probably okay. It's just
Yeah.
it's the end is where you need something better because those shulkers are pretty hard
Yeah.
whack. But yeah, no, I think you do okay.
Probably should make a new pickaxe. That one's almost done. A little bit of fishing while I wait for my iron to cook. Yeah, fishy, 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 fish. Yeah, fishy, 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 fish. Go on, fish. Go on. Where are you? Oh, here one comes. Oh, and it was a fish.
You mean it wasn't a saddle?
It wasn't a saddle, it wasn't an enchanted bow or a book, it was just a fish. Comes another one. Another fish. Maybe I shouldn't have said I was going to go fishing. I should have said I was going to go booking or something.
It's
No,
mending
books.
books.
Mending
So
booking.
we have mending villages.
Yes, so I saw you've got all kinds of exciting good ones.
So I had an 18 one, and the best I've had one is 12, not on this game, which was pretty neat. But I've got a 14, so
14's pretty good, yeah.
I'm not unhappy with that. So because bad things happen, I just used up all my emeralds and bought like 20 books or 10 books or 15 books or something. I bought them all. If you die on me, I'm fine. So creepers look like mobs can spawn on snow, I guess. I'm just looking what I'm just seeing here. Okay.
More fish. Plenty of fish from this fishing. They're coming in pretty quickly too, even without any enchantments.
Oh, that's good.
Because I say that, and then no more appear. Prove me wrong.
We need to. Okay, so
reckon my iron's probably done by now. Yep. I can put the fish in to cook instead.
Oh yeah, I've got my fishing rod with me. I'll fish in the ice ponds till they freeze. It's one way of making the ice ponds freeze quicker.
Does it actually make them freeze quicker, or does it just pass the time for you better?
Well, it's
Keep you from
like
getting
if you're
bored
gonna
while you
go
wait.
if you're gonna go fishing there, it's gonna freeze just where you want to fish. Like it's just Murphy's law. Look at a book. Bane of Arthropods 3.
Huh.
I should throw that back in the water.
Just throw it at a spider.
Yeah, here's spider. Well, as you said earlier, I've got a village that has Bane of Arthropods 4, so...
Yeah.
Oh, name tag. Pair of worn out leather boots. Oh, and the new 114 has 9 different cats now, and the cats are not ocelots; they're actually cats.
Ah.
So yeah, and they'll bring you back things. Which my history of cats is they tend to bring you back like mice with a head chewed off,
Yeah.
or dead birds. So it'll be interesting to see how they organise this in.
Bring you back zombie flesh.
Yeah, maybe things you don't want. Bits of string. That's what I reckon. Probably bits of spider string.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. They've worked out that a lot of people like cats just there.
Yeah. Are they increasing the number of dog breeds as well?
No, not at
Coloured
this
dogs and everything?
stage.
No.
No, they're just the cats.
So they're just visually different, or do they actually do different things to different
Oh,
cats?
they've got different skins on them.
Yeah, but
So
that
like the
just
skin different
it's just a visual
visually.
difference.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They're
I
not like
actually
they don't like do
I
different
didn't
things like different villages do or whatever.
don't know.
Okay.
Don't know. I didn't get that much of a review on it. The Minecon feed went for a long time, and I watched like a review.
Yeah.
So someone did an overview for the thing, screenshot. Ray Works. Do you watch his stuff? You ever heard of Ray Works?
I don't really watch any of the
Don't you? Yeah,
Minecraft stuff on YouTube.
he's a like one of those science ones. You know, the SciTech servers. They basically do all like the redstone stuff.
Oh, okay.
They work out how to modify the random number generator thing so they can get like lightning to strike where they want it and things like that.
Oh, that's pretty nifty.
And then they create a farm to then like get the creepers. Do you know the ones?
Yeah,
that
the lightning struck creepers.
Yeah, and all that sort of stuff, and the horses, so they can mine the
yes.
horses. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is quite amazing. Like things that I'd never do, but it's still quite interesting to see how it's done. One of the things that I want to do too is to get some nether skulls, and well, we've got to beat the dragon first, because you can actually use underneath the portal, you know, like the portal back inside the air, like the one where the dragon spawns. If you dig underneath that and you activate the wither underneath it, its head gets stuck underneath the portal.
Ah, so just like getting its head stuck in the top of the nether.
Yeah. But it's a guaranteed known spot.
Right.
Yeah, because I've got to get a beacon again. I hate it without a beacon. That sort of things. It's like, oh, but I'm happy to earn it. But yeah.
Sort of earn it.
Well, I've look. I just look if I fought with the hard way, which I have, and got it, then I don't need to do it. And I've proved to myself that I can do
Yeah, I guess so.
it. The other way, it's just like, okay, well now I've got that. Then and I've already got a if that water column that in the middle of my base.
Yeah.
If you go all the way down to the bottom, there's a 4-tier beacon pyramid already.
Right.
It's like, yes, well, that's in my plans, and I had all this iron. It's like, okay, I'll put it down there. That's fine. And I thought, well, what would be really nice is to have 4 beacons popping up from the center of the thing. It would look really good.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
Yeah, do some different colors on it, or maybe even shifting colors. Use a bit of redstone to make it change color.
What was that I just got? Was it a bowl?
And with the
Yeah, it was a bowl.
Guardian farms, you need to have regeneration because they kick a punch. So
Yeah.
that with haste too, because I want to do some big digging in down there. So clear off around the side once. But a lot of the digging basically I won't do like outside of the area is until 1.13.
Yeah.
So, but then again, 1.13 for VR might just take so long that I'm just gonna have to just give up and then maybe start a new world or something. I don't know. I think I'm really like this world. I like the layout and everything. So
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I'm more inclined to trim the chunks and then convert it and do
Yeah.
that way. Like having the main thing was to have the mushroom island nearby. So that was amazing, just spawning just off one. So that was good. And then when I went into the nether and a nether fortress
is right there.
was just next door, it was like, oh wow, that's amazing. I went and when I was doing the ice farm, I found the end portal.
All right. Yep.
So I've got a tunnel leading to that. So we've already got that done. But I haven't raided
Except
the end.
you've lost the ice farm, haven't you? So does that mean you've lost the end portal as well?
No. I found it while I was looking.
Oh,
No,
okay.
so what happened is I was waiting for the ice to set.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll just go over here a bit. And then I just kept going a little bit further. And I thought, well, I've got some ender pearls on me. Let's throw them and just see what happens. And then I followed them through and then basically found it and dug down and it's like, okay. And then that's why I got a whole heap of books.
Yeah.
So, like bookshelves.
Yeah, you found a library down there.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, and I just dug back, to my portal. It's not pretty. It's just a hole. I've started to do a little bit of improving the look of it, but yeah. So there's lots of resources in the nether. It hasn't been raided. So, well, mind you, that fortress has to a degree, that one. But there's another nether fortress that I haven't raided that's near the portal for the Mesa biome.
All right. Yep.
So there was another one there. It's like, wow.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, this is working. I can't fish any more because the ice is frozen. That away. polluting, just throwing things out my door. Well, actually, that looks good. Here's the ice as windows.
Ah.
That'll stop the mini zombie things, the zombie kids from getting me. Oh, that's good actually. Now, okay, so I've got 2.5 stacks of ice. So, because I watch so much of the newest stuff, I forget I can't do some things in one. It's like packed ice. So ice and packed ice. You can't make packed ice out of ice, can you?
I don't know. I haven't
I
looked
don't.
at ice much. It
I'm pretty sure
exists
you can't
in this
because you've
build,
got
but I don't know how you can.
blue ice. Yeah, I think they allowed you to make it in 1.13, but 1.12 you couldn't.
Right.
I think they found too many people were destroying too many, biomes. Happens, I suppose. But this ice farm's working pretty well. I need actually to make it smaller for the water source thing to work properly, but or bigger, because it's not completely square. So the diagonal path that I've made is a zigzag or a T. And you need, I don't know if you know, but you need the diagonal. What you do is you put dirt blocks or anything over the top of it diagonally from one corner to the other, so that retains a water source block. So when you break all the ice, it just reforms the whole thing. So you don't have to keep filling it up with water. Sun's back.
Ah, I found some gold.
Yeah, I need lots of gold. I want to change my main meals to golden carrots and golden apples.
I'm become a golden vegetarian.
That's it, just gold. Everything gold.
Oh, I've used up all my torches. Oh, I better dig up some coal and make some more. Alright, more torches. There we go, that's better. I can continue my explorations.
There we go. This looks like it's creeper safe now. Yes. Except there. Oops, no it's not. Let's find here. Let's find it. Okay, let's come here.
That's am I at? 24. I've still got a way down to go.
Oh, that's not what it worked. There we go. What about here? Okay.
There's a creeper up on a ledge just standing there watching me.
He's
Just
being
waiting for his
creepy.
opportunity to just throw himself off and come down and blow me up.
He's being very creepy.
Yep, it's creeping on me.
So we got some more. Oh yeah, that all works. So when I get a ghost block, okay, well that's not working. Let's fix it up. Yeah. Baby zombie, I can hear him. You'll probably come and attack me in a sec. Where are you? Because they can fit through the little one holes, can't they?
I can.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Come on. Where? I can hear you. I should be fine. Yeah, armor's good. Oh, there he is. Hello, you. Here, come on in. It's a shame the ice can't freeze around them.
Yeah.
Hello? They're tough little things. There he goes. I think it was for the XP. Yeah, I'll have to cover those holes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well they can't get in now. No. So we need to get the light. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3. We'll find out in a sec if it's too much. Oh, over here. There. Do you know how far a distance you can have a torch before it melts the ice?
No, I don't really know anything about ice.
I think it's like 4, I think.
Uh,
I think I go 1, 2. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out in a sec. They'll melt and pour into the thing. So this is a faster ice farm than the one that I built before, which was interesting. The one I built before, it was like forever for it to freeze over. Hence, that's why I went for the little trip to explore. Knowing, of course, that once I went out of the chunk, of course, the ice would stop freezing. Or the distance, whatever it is. Still.
yeah, once the chunk was no longer loaded.
That's it, it just pause mode, yeah. Yeah, I want to find a jungle to get some jungle, what do they call it? The seedling. Well, yeah, the kitties, cats too. Great for creeper farms and just generally. Although they tend to me go mad, like to the sound of the cats sitting on my chest all the time. It's like, come on, behave. He's still there. He's just been sitting there for ages. This zombie, whatever it is, with zombie with gold armor. Oh, of course he can because he's got armor. Hello.
He's got a sun hat.
Yeah, basically. Hello? You're coming up to get a hit. Whack. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he didn't drop any of his gold. Oh, he dropped a piece of iron. Now I've got another piece of iron I've got to get rid of out of my inventory. Great. Okay. Oh, I should put it so I find this place again. those off. So which way is my base? So my base is towards the south, isn't it?
Your base.
Yeah. Or the island, my base, all that.
Mushroom Island is just south of 00. Oh, I
Yeah,
just
so...
got destroyed.
Oh, creepers. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to distract you.
That's alright. Oh, I never actually got around to sleeping in that bed that I'd made, so I've spawned back
Oh no!
on the Mushroom
island.
Island.
Oh, so just near the to the right of the sign, there's a boat dispenser. If you want a boat,
Huh.
I've got it. It's just at the edge of the hillside, over the glass tube, like on the ground, but above where the glass tube goes to my place.
I see the
There's a
glass tube.
dispenser with a little button on it. You press it, you'll get a boat.
Ah, yes. I got a boat. Excellent. Now in this boat I shall go 800 meters away from where I died. Turn off that death marker.
I love how VR gets rid of your fear of heights. I used to be terrified. I remember when I was doing that pixel art of, the Wonder Woman character
Yeah.
at that base. I was absolutely terrified on the edge. I'd be like looking, oh my God. Now it's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm fine. Oops.
Right, I've got
Now,
my armor back on. Let's get
2,
everything
3,
else
4,
back in
6.
position.
The thing of 2, okay.
Alright, it's looking good. So that's the 0 line there.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6. And then
Bit of a cave system down here.
okay. So next is to fall and not break my legs.
Yeah, not breaking your legs is a pretty good option.
Yeah. Now, I should have counted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. So I need to 12 divided by, take off 4, it's 8. Okay, yeah, come up 2. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. That's it. Oops. I take my jumping boots off and then I go to put them on. I forget that I haven't got them on and go to
Oh
jump.
no.
And be like, nothing.
Oh, that's better than taking your elytra off and then trying to fly.
There you go. You'll have to come over and have a look at my ice farm. You'll
Yeah.
see that I won't miss the next time. Oh yeah, take your elytra off and then go to fly.
Yeah. That's a recipe for disaster, that one. Oh, there are some diamonds here. How convenient.
Diamond. So, have I talked about rent? I'm joking. I'd love to have enough people on here to do like an economy type thing with shops and everything.
Yeah.
Like okay, someone's couldn't be bothered getting ice, but so they can come to the shop and just buy some ice. A dime and a stack of 64 or something like that. You know what I mean? Just,
Yep.
oops. Okay. Still a bit worried about the lighting here. Maybe if I put it up there, I think that might be fine. Oh, yeah, okay. So that doesn't work.
What were you trying to do?
Oh, just with my torch, how far away it could be.
Oh, right.
And because if it's too close, it then just turns into water.
Yeah,
And yeah, that was no good.
turned into water.
It turned into water.
Fancy that.
I had it pouring in, and of course the ice won't set, and it's just flowing water. But actually, I think that's going to be a lot better anyway. Put that there. Get rid of that one. I just don't want creepers appearing in here. Creepers are not welcome. I don't have any blast protection on any of my armor.
I don't have any spells on any of my armor.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only the first, what, half an hour?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. But we spent
Gee,
the
the
first
time.
part of that doing the
Yeah,
tour.
touring. Yeah. Ooh, it's a piece of ice. Every bit of ice is precious. Oops. Okay, that's another one. Where's set torch? Oh, okay, it was too close. Although that might be fine. I need to make a door. Can make a door out of ice. That'd be good if you could. And we're playing on hard level here too, so
okay. So
zombies
could
knock
break
down
down the
drawers.
doors. Yep.
Yeah, just. It's funny when I used to play before, and I was worried about playing in hard mode. It's not that bad actually.
No, it's alright.
Oh, okay, there's another one. Oh, okay, let's get rid of that torch. Okay. Okay, so I need to write this down, or what's your thing later on? I'm at minus 355 and 1102. 100 high. Minus 355, 1102. Put that there. Yep. Great. I find it's funny that you can have ice in the nether, but not water.
Yeah. Must be a very special type of ice.
You're still mining, are you?
I am. I have 9 diamonds so far.
Oh, awesome.
Those are just deposits that I found in a cave down here. I haven't actually found any in my my parallel tunnel mining yet.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, strip mining.
So they call it. Although that term's used in the actual mining industry to mean something entirely different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like when you like cut away everything, like strip the whole place, not mining in strips.
I thought that's like open cut.
Well, that is too, yeah. But
open cut, and strip is just like little strips of. I've seen some people do poke hole, so they just stand along a tunnel and then just use their pick and just like burrow in as far as their pick will go.
Mhm.
And if they see something, then they just skip a few blocks and then just keep poking. It was supposed to be quite efficient too, which is interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going with the parallel tunnels with 3 blocks between.
Yep.
And I've got it aligned to the chunk as well.
In the community.
Because
the community center.
on Journey Map, which I use,
yes, it shows you where the mobs
grid
are.
lines for the it has grid lines for the chunk borders as well, and so I've got my tunnels lined up on those grid lines. It looks nice and neat.
Not OCDing at all. No.
it looks pretty.
The my initial mining was using that method, although not making it really pretty per se. but I made the mine look like a mine,
Yeah.
Went down there.
Oh, there's a mod that I've been playing on 1.7.10 because it's not available for any newer editions, called Vivecraft, and it changes the way the whole game works. Like, makes a whole lot of stuff more realistic. So at the start of the game, you're not running around punching trees and getting logs out of them. You actually you wander around looking for sticks and rocks on the ground, and you bash rocks together to like nap them into the shape of like an axe head and stuff, and then tie them to the sticks.
Wow, that sounds very much like there's a VR program, A Township Tale.
Okay.
And it's in VR and it's like designed for VR and it's that sort of thing. Yeah, and you go and pick up rocks and then tie it together to a stone to make an axe and all that sort of stuff. It's interesting. Tima is on my Facebook friends. You could have a look and just follow it through. And you can get a preview pass to have a look. It basically lets everybody in at this stage while they're still testing it and everything. But it's very lovely. It's really nicely done. Looks very, very nice. But I keep coming back to this Minecraft.
Yeah. But the other big difference in Vivecraft is that everything falls. Like, how sand and gravel fall.
Yes,
stone and dirt also fall in the same way when you're mining. So you actually have to put up supports. You can build like the mine shapes that you have in the generated mines. You build like little support things, and it provides support for like 4 blocks in each direction to stop things from caving in.
Oh, that's pretty
But
good.
if you don't put those up, then as you're mining, things will just fall down on top of you.
Yeah, physics. It's good that it has that. Yeah.
just like everything that you want to do in the game is more complicated and more detailed in that one. So like the basic stone tools you can make just by like bashing stones together and putting them on sticks. But if you want anything better than that, and including like actual pickaxes that can cut stone, because you can't even cut stone with the things you can make that way. You might
Yeah.
cut trees, and that's about it. If you want anything better, you've got to get clay and then shape the clay into the shapes that you want of the stone head, like of the axe heads, and then put them in a pot and bury it in the ground with straw and logs on top, and then light that to like fire the kiln to actually cook the clay
Oh,
thing you made to make the
very realistic.
clay
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
heads of
Make
tools.
your own kiln basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
That's
And then if you want actual metal tools, you got to go like gold panning to get little bits of ore. And once you've got enough of that, you put
oh
that in a
wow.
kiln in a pot to melt it, and then you
That
make like
sounds amazing.
a clay mold of like
Yeah.
the axe head that you want, and you pour the molten metal into that and let it set, and then you've got finally got your like metal axe head. It's so much work.
Oh yeah. But still, that's all part of the game, isn't it? That
Yeah,
sounds great.
yeah, it's pretty involved.
And so it's just a mod for Minecraft, is it?
Yeah, but it's sadly only available for version 1.7.10, so it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
old and clunky.
Yeah, that's I played some Sky, what do they call it? Sky Block. No,
Yeah.
see, I played Sky Block on my own server, and that was 3.07, and that was basically Minecraft, but you just landed on an
Mm,
island,
yeah.
and you had no resources other than
Yeah, very
one
limited
bucket of
resources. A
lava.
tree, a cow, and like a couple of buckets of
No,
stuff.
no cow,
No?
no cow,
No
no, no,
cow.
no, no
Oh,
cow. No, you were given some pumpkin seeds. So what you had to do is you had to get the dirt, and there was 7 islands, but they were like 1,000 blocks. Well, not 1,000, but well, no, they could have been 1,000. They were quite a distance away, maybe 500 blocks away. So you couldn't just go over there. They were another island. Um, so what you had to do was get your dirt and dig it up so you could lay it out, and
yeah,
then
carefully conserve your dirt and make a cobblestone generator. So
yeah,
you've
there
got
was
infinite
one
cobble to build
tree.
with.
Exactly, and there was one tree, so you got the saplings, and then you basically eventually built up a path to the other island, and then got its dirt,
Yeah.
and you eventually went to all the islands to get all the dirt, and then you make a big enough area, then the animals would spawn.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so that worked out. Now, in that world, what I did is I did some amazing stuff. So um, I made a mob spawner, a simple one, and I basically, because no villagers, so what I did, and no lapis for enchanting or anything. So what I did is I got the mob spawner. There's witches. There's also zombie villagers that fell as well.
Ah,
Well, I made trapdoors underneath into another place with water where I could just let them into it. And then what would happen was I made sure that I got a zombie villager and a witch at the same time in this spot. And then I'd run underneath, and the witch would keep throwing potions at me, and I'd just keep eating. And eventually, the potion of, whatever it
of
was,
weakness would hit the
of
villager.
weakness, would hit the villager. Then I'd give it a golden apple. Now, for me to get a golden apple,
Yeah, what
I
was the
had to
process
go
there?
in.
Where were you getting
I
your
had to
gold
go
from?
into the nether,
Oh, the
and I made
nether
a
of the
very
pigmen.
simple gold. Yeah, I made a very, very simple gold farm. Basically, it was a corridor that with a couple of trapdoors, and they just ran up along the corridor, and I just killed them and got the gold that way. So I got enough. So yeah, so then I got 2 villages by doing that, and then made a village breeder. From there, and then I made an iron golem farm, of course. But of course, I only had 1 bucket of lava. That's it.
Yeah.
You have no more lava. So I was using that for my cobble generator, which I turned into a smooth stone generator by making the cobble fall onto the water, not the water fall onto the cobble. So I made it a gravity fall thing. So that made smooth stone. So when I had my
Okay.
silk touch pickaxe, thanks to the villager.
Ah, yes, of course. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I was able to do that. But anyway, so then I made a iron golem farm, and to kill them, first I tried cactus. They fell in the cactus, and it sort of worked, but it was a bit messy, and I lost a lot of iron onto the cactus. Tried different things. So what I eventually did is I got a skelly from the faller thing, tagged him, stuck him in a boat, kept getting shot as I'm quickly moving him down into space. Placed him in front of the iron golem spawner.
Yep.
And then he basically, when the iron golems fell down, he shot the golems. So that was it. And I gave him better armor and better bows as I got them. But it was fantastic. And one of the things, I made another spawner in a desert biome, and that gets you those husks.
Yep.
Now, one of the drops, this is the only thing that was different with this thing, is the husks would drop sand.
Ah.
So I was then using that to get sand.
Infinite supply of sand, yes.
Yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't get... Well, like, there was one island of sand, that was it. So that got me the glass. Yeah, so the thing ended up... And what I ended up doing is, because there was void underneath it, there was no land. So I ended up putting at basically 0. I used lava, poured it down, poured water, and it made a pillar down.
Yeah, make the columns down.
Yeah, it went down. And then I just made a floor that was 9 chunks by 9 chunks. Covered it in water. So no mobs would spawn down there, but also if I fell off.
So if you fell, you wouldn't get hurt, yeah.
Yeah. But in that thing, I went into the nether and I defeated and how I got extra obsidian was I created a nether portal, went into the nether, put everything into a chest, or ender chest, and then died. And then I came back to my bed, so then I went through the nether portal. It recreated the nether portal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then I went and mined it. But then I realised, hang on, I could have just gone to the end, like to where the dragon was, and there's like pillars of...
Yeah. Also, you could have just stolen lava from the nether in a bucket.
No,
and used that
this version of... No,
oh,
it
had its own...
It has its own
nether without lava.
Yeah, 1 chunk nether.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was very limited nether. Unfortunately, it was pretty poor there. But yeah, it was fun. It was really good fun. Whoops, I'm away from my... Let me get back to my ice farm. I went collecting coal in the mountains. Got sidetracked and lost. Yeah, mountain coal. But I will not miss my ice farm. I need to take a screenshot of that. I'm not going to say anything. You're going to have a look at it. Actually, if I had more ice, I could even do better.
Are you posting the screenshot in Discord or something? I can have a look.
Sorry?
Were you going to post a screenshot of it so I can see?
Well, it's dark. I wasn't going to stand downstairs in the dark and do it, as much as it looks really good. But I shall do that. I'll just wait for it to get light. Let me get my ice here. Okay. Okay. So let's go. That all should fill up the water sources again. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's 4 stacks of ice, 3 stacks. It's been a worthwhile little trip out here. I should punch a tree and make a door. Where is a tree? No, I'm in the total stones. Oh, this one there. Oh, maybe. Hello, creeper. Down here. Look at all those trees. I'll have to check my recording to see if it recorded the Discord sound as well, like your side of the conversation.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be
I know
interesting.
that mine has yours in it because I've got mine set up that way. But yeah, if you haven't explicitly set it up that way, you may or may not have it. Oh, that's one of the differences in this texture pack, because it looks mostly like vanilla, but it's called Better Default. And one of the things it changes is that creepers, because on the surface, creepers are similar kind of color and pattern to grass. And so the author of this resource pack decided, oh, well, creepers are obviously meant to be a kind of camouflage and blend in with the environment they're in. So now I'm deep underground and I'm seeing creepers that look just like smooth stone. They've got like smooth tone texture all over them. Yeah.
You can have that texture pack and keep it. My God. Yeah, nah. I'm happy with good old vanilla, regular vanilla.
Visible green creepers.
Yeah.
Alright, trying to make a couple of buckets.
Splashing out. Gee, you must have a lot of iron.
Yep. I've got enough iron now, I can afford to spend it on frivolous things
when
like buckets.
Yeah, I ended up like, I think I've got 2 stacks of 15 buckets or 16 buckets or something.
Jeez.
Well, when I go to, like, I find lava, it's like, okay, thank you. Now I've got fuel for all my smelting needs. And then I just use the coal for either torches or trading.
Yep.
And now with the Guardian farm, I've got a light source with those, you know, the Brisbane lights or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Sea lanterns. Yeah. Oh, there's a skelly. No, you're gonna try and hit me. He's moving. See if I can get a moving target. Yes, thank you.
Should probably invest in a spade as well for when the gravel appears.
Yeah, well, there's some enchanting things if you want to at the community area.
Yeah.
So you can, once you get 30 levels.
Yeah, I've only got 13 levels right now, so that'll be a little while.
I find the quickest way I get my levels at the moment, now I've got the Guardian farm disabled a bit, is just trading with the villagers.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put my tools in my hands with the mending and then just, you know, just quickly sell them back their potatoes and carrots. And yeah, it works really well. You may have noticed I had a villager up near my storage area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another one that was near the crafting table. The one that is near the crafting table for 1 gem gives me 3 lapis.
Oh,
for
nice.
1 emerald. And yeah, so that's basically my lapis supply. And the villager, the brown coat, like the gardener, he's 15 carrots for a gem. Or a gem gives, 15
15
carrots, 1
carat
gem.
gem.
Or a 50, yeah, it's pretty good.
15
Or
carat
15
emerald. That's
potatoes.
pretty good.
Yeah. Except he doesn't do I want to get like a 7 melon and an 8 pumpkin. I think that's the other best ones you can get
Right.
for selling those. But the Manus Island's just going to be huge soon. Once I get everything organized, nice just to be able to go, okay, well, I need this, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think it's daylight. I'm going to go down and take a photo. Oh, hello, creeper. Oops. Thank you. Okay. Now let's look around. Okay. Now, oh yeah, there was another creeper just next to me. So let's go screenshot. Now let's navigate on my computer. I've got a folder called screenshots now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm a Minecraft pro now. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's drag that out there. Oop, and let's go to check for creepers behind me while I'm not looking. Nope. Okay, I should just pillar up, shouldn't I? Okay, I will. So you're saying push forward. Oh, Fuzzy.
What?
That's fantastic.
Oh, is this your
We're...
crouch and jump? Yeah. Yeah, it helps, doesn't it?
Oh my god, why didn't you tell me this ages ago? Oh, gee whiz. So I've all these times taken off my boots. Have I got an empty inventory slot to put the boots in while I'm jumping? Okay, put the boots back on again. Ah, well that's good. Okay, now let me go and do these things. So bring up Discord. Where are you, Discord? Oop. Okay, now I suppose I can just drag it in there, can't I? So
Yep, should be able to.
drag that over. Yep, drag and drop. I'm not going to add a comment.
Drop
I'll
that
just hit
dragon.
load. There you go.
I'll show you a picture of my mine as well as Journey Map displays it.
I used to use Journey Map because it was really good to work out where you died and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But I didn't want to sort of like use it in this channel because it was sort of a little bit cheaty. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was trying to be less cheaty, sort of thing. But I absolutely love it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
finally succumbed because it was in a mod pack that I was trying out, and then yeah, I decided I did like it, so now I use
yeah.
it.
No, it is really good. It's really really good. As I say, and you put your what do they call them, points? Those
Waypoints, yeah, you
waypoints.
can mark
So,
locations.
well, yeah, it was really handy when you're building things. So you could like, okay, you had to be 32 away. So you put the waypoint in the middle of your mob farm, and then you just look at the numbers as it increased and such.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you see my little
yeah,
sign?
I see with the ice up the top. That's cool.
I'm not going to lose it this time. I hope. Now, get this creeper. Yeah, so we want to get to the end, get our elytras,
Yes.
and then,
And
as
we
I
can
say, for me, I
fly
want to get
around
my.
as we please.
Oh, life is just the game is so much different, really, when you can
Yeah.
fly. Okay, I think I'll just get this one last. I've got 4, at least. Maybe I've got some in my shulker box. At least 4 stacks of ice here, so that's good. And I think you can, in the end, I think you can actually, I think that you can, if you create it out of the end stone, then the dragon doesn't destroy it. So you could actually shape the end. Do you know what I mean? Like make
Oh,
it, like, I wonder if you could put out of end stone, make stairs that led to the top of the towers.
probably.
Oh, if you can, I wonder why nobody else has done it, though. I wonder.
Well, I mean, the dragon swoops around, knocks you off a fair bit, probably.
Yeah, but if you had it so you had like steps made out of end stone, you could just quickly run up or jump in the water.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the aqua version. And I'll get an endless thing and I'll just fill it up so the actual dragon has to drown when it lands. Like it has
No,
to
just build big walls and then just like fill the whole place up with water.
That's it. Yeah, it's going to be a fish tank. Yeah, that's my goal. Like I probably won't achieve it very quickly, but that's my goal. Like it's to do that. And then you can just keep killing the dragon multiple times, get, you know, more portals that open up to the different areas, the different cities. And because that's where you get all your good treasure, all your diamonds and all that sort of stuff. And that was right. That's right. I didn't have diamonds when I was doing the skyblock thing until I got to the end.
Oh, I just found some diamonds.
Then I got it in the chest.
My parallel mine.
Whoops. Okay, so let's 2 more. 1, 2.
I've used up my pickaxe again.
Okay, so 5.5 stacks. 6 stacks. Oh, that's great. I need that. Yeah. Oops, it's going to be night again. I better run.
Oh.
Actually, that might be a good idea. Just leave us a row of torches on the way. Hello, cow. It's funny if I ran into my other ice farm. I was just thinking that. If I just run over here and I see my other ice farm. No, I'm pretty sure it was a different direction. Okay, this is not good. I'm in the middle of a plain. At night. I think I'm on the edge of the swamp. Okay. I can see something lit up, so that's either lava or it's your place. I think it's lava. Don't know. What have we got here? Yeah, it's lava. Oh, well, you've got lava close by.
I've got lava down here in my mine as well. And creepers. Hello, creeper. Just wandering through the tunnels.
Oh, it's a long swim home for me. Oh, there's a witch hut.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not very far from your place.
Huh.
Oh, witch farm. Witch farm.
Which
Oh,
farm?
and a witch inside it. A witch inside. Okay. Let me just food. I didn't know that witches just automatically spawned, you know, like as a spawner.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to make one as a home one day. Okay.
Dangerous
I found
proposition.
that's not a great idea. How am I not getting it? Come on. Oh yeah, I heard it just drink. Oh, just threw a potion at me. Oh, it's jumping after me.
Oh no.
It's throwing all these potions. If they land in the water, they shouldn't break.
It shouldn't
Hey.
break, yeah. I don't think that's the case though.
Well, you shouldn't have come after me because I could get you now. Bit of redstone. Let me jump up here. Hello, zombie. Oh, wait it out to daylight. What's your coordinates?
Let me see. What are my coordinates right now? I'm at about -250 and 1000.
Okay. Yeah, I'm -490 and 1794. So
Not that far away.
2000. It's 2000. So yeah, okay, it's that direction. Yep. Hello, somebody. Have you seen those round zombie pigman farms? The ones that are like
Nope.
they're like a donut sort of thing.
No, I haven't really looked into farm design so much of anything.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing. The XP you end up like getting in like 3 minutes, you'll get like up to level 30 or 40.
Wow.
Yeah, and what
Seems
happens
serious.
is they have a big donut for them to spawn on, and 2 levels, and then they put some glass above to stop gas from spawning and things like that. And so it's a donut, and then inside the donut it's glass that they run across.
Oh, I have heard that
And
pigs love donuts.
and the chamber, the killing chamber, is like little drops that drop into a stack of 24 or 25 minecarts.
Oh,
Which means when they land in there, they just immediately get entity cramming into that one
right.
spot and die. And because they die that way, they give off the XP.
Huh.
So you don't have to hit them, you just sit there basically.
Just have to be around so that they spawn.
Yeah. And when you start, you just like hit them with a snowball or something just to anger them.
Angry. Yep.
And what they do when they do the farms is on the outer edges, they just have 3 named on each corner, I suppose, of a circle. If you could say that, each, north, south, east, west. They put them a block or 2 off, so they don't come, and they just name them. And so when they get the anger, that keeps the anger going.
Right. Yeah. There's still someone.
Yeah, so it's angry for quite some time. But I thought, oh wow, so like you basically never worry for XP then. Oh, gold.
Yeah, that's right. It's a gold that way.
Zombie, really?
Zombie, really?
He's just sitting there going, I'm on top of the witch hut, just waiting for daylight. As I say, this is a fantastic little biome, this one, like world, whatever they call it, seed. That's the word I was looking for. All these things nearby, not too far away. I've never made a witch farm.
I made that one by creating the witch spawner that one time.
Yes, I remember.
But it was
that
just
one,
the same as like a skeleton or zombie farm.
Yeah. But that was out of a spawner thing. With these ones, I think they just appear on a floor sort of thing, so that's a little bit different, I guess. What they tend to do is like make a shifting floor. So the floor moves and they drop through gates or something, or some weird thing. Or they'll use a flying machine, and the flying machine just goes back and forwards and then knocks them off into the hole or whatever, the gap or whatever. Yeah. Mind you, I'm getting witch drops from this Gnembomb, mob.
Oh, yeah, because everything spawns in those, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, here I go. Back. Oh, look at all this clay. Oh, am I lost? Hang on.
Are you lost?
East, south. Yeah, I'm a bit lost, but anyway, we'll see if it's over this hill. I didn't think I went very far, but maybe I've gone in a circle or something. Oh yeah, this is your place here, I think. Overlay. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong direction. I have to go east to my place. Oh, there's a village. Oh, that's interesting. Have I been to this village before? I think I have. I think I do remember this village. But then again, they all look the same, don't they?
Yeah, they're all pretty standard.
Hello, Mr. Leather Worker. Oh, maybe not. Well, I'll know in a sec because there's a, what do they call it? I've been here. There's a blacksmith and the chest is empty. Cartographer. What else? Toolsmith. Efficiency unbreaking. Cleric. Butcher. What we got here?
I've been set upon by a horde of zombies in my mind.
Oh no. You got one of those zombie horde things happening?
I don't know what's happening. I think maybe I just left it too much open to some dark caves and they all just decided to come wandering in.
Does they have, what do they call it when there's the social zombie? Like you hit one zombie and it brings other zombies along with it?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. I had a zombie horde. I think you might have saw it on the video. Or
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah, it
see it,
came
but
and
hear about it.
came and
Oh my
destroyed
God.
everything.
Yeah, I was not prepared. Didn't even, I've never had that happen ever. And so I had to research why they did it, you know. So I'm like, hang on, I'm on a mushroom island. We don't get those sorts of things here. There's people aren't,
Apparently
but
you
it
do.
was that little walkway
Yeah.
was just enough. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction again.
Well, I survived the attack of the zombies, fed myself back up to full health. I think I might call it a day there. It's coming on to 3 hours, so it's probably enough for now.
So, with these Twitch streams, how long do
Yeah.
they record for? As long as you want, really, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, as long as you keep broadcasting, it just keeps going. People have done like 24-hour ones and stuff. People do like charity marathons where they stream for, X number of hours straight or whatever. So it's
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
you just keep going. I
So,
think 3 hours is about as long as I ever really stream for at one time because I just kind
yeah,
of get exhausted by then and want to stop and have a rest.
that's fair enough. So, how do you get the footage back? So,
So when you're streaming, it's going out live, and then once it's over, once you stop streaming, on the Twitch website, when you're logged in, you can go into your like control panel there, and it lists all your recent streams that it's got stored, and you can just click export to YouTube, or you can download them as well. I
Okay.
think I just
Would
export
like,
them directly to YouTube usually.
yeah, I'm just wondering how I could get a copy of this so I can edit this into my episode. Is that
Yeah, well, I'll double check. I mean, it's possible to download a video once it's on YouTube with third-party applications,
Oh yeah, no, just it
but
lowers the quality. That's all. I'm just trying to think of a way of
yeah,
grabbing
no,
it.
I'm pretty sure I can download the VOD directly from Twitch. Actually, let me have a look right now.
Okay.
Let me look at one of my older VODs and see. Yep, I've got a download button as well as an export button, so I can get the raw file from Twitch and
Oh,
just
good.
give it to you.
Awesome.
So that's easy enough. All right. Well, I'll sign off at this point. Disconnect.
Yeah. Or your how many people did you end up on your stream?
Um, there was one person who said nice in chat. Epic epoch at 3:30. I was in the chat and
There
said
you
nice. I don't know what it was in
go.
response to because I wasn't watching the chat closely enough to know what I was doing at the time. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that happened. It says I've got one viewer at the moment.
Oh, there you go.
So not a whole lot of activity, but still, it's something.
Yeah. And do those videos then just do they you said they stay
They sit around
there
on
for a
Twitch
couple of weeks?
for 2 weeks, yeah, 14 days, and
Okay.
then they delete them. But if you export
Yeah.
them or download them before that, then you've got them forever.
Oh yeah. Well, and as you say,
So
just
that's
send them
easy.
across to YouTube. So that's
Yeah, and
great.
it's so much easier than recording to your hard drive and using up all your space that way.
Well,
Much
yeah,
simpler option.
I actually ended up buying a new computer because it ran out of space. It was like, okay, well, it was a good enough excuse as well. I did want to get a new one,
Yeah,
but it was like, okay, so I've run out of space here. I need to make another episode. I can't even edit because I need the space. So I went, okay, and
time for a new one.
bit the bullet. Well, I had the other one for it was a 6-year-old computer, so
Yeah, well, that's fair enough then. I think
you
it's
know, it was, and the other one when I
beefier.
I'd render a video, it took me 90 minutes before
Ugh.
after editing. This new one's 15 minutes.
Ah, much better.
Yeah, the longest is uploading it, so
Yeah, that always takes ages.
yeah. Oh, well,
That's
I'll
the good
have
thing
to.
again with when you're doing from Twitch, when you tell it to export to YouTube, it sits there and does it, but you don't have to worry about keeping your computer on or whatever. You can tell it to export, and it just Twitch talks to YouTube, and the video goes across.
Exactly.
Still
Yeah,
takes
yeah,
some
you're
time,
not.
but it's not your computer's time.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
go
that's
down
pretty
and then
neat.
back up again. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's great. Okay,
All
well,
right.
thank you very
Well,
much, and
that's the end of the stream. I'll say goodbye to anyone watching. And oh, I've got 2 viewers now, it says. So just as I decide to stop, I get more viewers. Typical. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back playing more VR Minecraft on the VR Addicts server another day. Bye
Bye.
bye.